All right, let's get started with some shots.
All right, what's this top one? What's this
What is this?
Is this the
Plane
pilot? This is
This is.
still.
Is this
I
Lost?
think
This is.
the
Yeah.
the biggest
is
budget pilot of all time. Is that still? Does that still have the record for that? That was like a
Really?
thing.
No, it has to
Because
be.
It was
Lord of
like
the Rings.
What's the biggest budget?
I think adjusted for
Pilot.
inflation.
Yeah, that's
Lost.
actually why I brought this image, was to talk about this set that they actually made on a beach somewhere, compared to like what you would see, I feel like, nowadays, especially for like a
Mhm.
24 episodes like network television show, to like put the money into
Yeah.
this size of a set. This is also kind of topical because it's the 20th anniversary of Lost, like yesterday or something,
Mm,
which is also
Whatever.
crazy to think that was 20 years ago.
that's kind of crazy. I watched like the first 4 seasons with my family.
Nice. Yeah. That was like the first show that like we as a family like binged. We didn't start watching until I think season 4 was airing, and then our aunt was like really into it, so she lent us like her DVDs, and like that was, as a family, we like probably in like a summer binge like just 4 seasons of TV together.
I think.
Yep.
I can't remember what the situation was. I don't know if I was sick or something. I watched
They were
all
lost on the
4
island.
seasons of Lost in
Oh.
like a week and a half.
Yeah.
I absolutely just.
Wait,
tore
was there
myself
only
through.
4 seasons?
No, there's 6.
Or
Yes. No, we're
Okay.
going with only 4.
There's 6. They're all good.
Right.
Nothing happens after the 4th season. There isn't anymore, and stop
is-
watching the
I
show.
remember not being interested after a while. We all kind of
It changes in tone significantly, and the tone change
Was
which
it
they
aliens?
needed to do, but it's like
What was the big
tool
Are we
reveal?
spot.
spoiling? Are we spoiling?
I don't know-
We're
I don't
supposed to
care
say
about it.
spoilers before.
I know, right? Like
we're
Colton
supposed
again
to
with the
don't
spoils.
spoiler show
as
from
usual.
20 years
Hey,
ago.
remember this has been around
There's
for
no
20 years.
Colton,
if
there's
people
no
wanted to watch
definite
it.
answer.
Oh,
There's no
that's fine.
definite answer. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. That's why everyone was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
I just know someone
Lost,
falls down a
the
hole.
pilot for Lost was $14 million, which puts it at number 6 for most expensive.
Are
What's
the
the-
What's the
okay,
most?
wait,
What's the
let me-
most expensive?
Let's guess. Let's do some guessing.
Okay.
How do we start?
Yeah.
Well, number 10. We'll start at number 10. We know what
Oh,
number 6 is.
Jesus.
What's number 10?
Okay, Game of Thrones has to be
$9
in there
million.
somewhere.
That could be so many.
$9 million. Okay.
Are we
it's
just talking about pilots? Like just pilots?
Just pilots.
Just
pilots.
pilots.
If you guys get any of them, I'll give it to you. I'll be
Use-
shocked. There's
Well,
a chance that you get one of them.
House of the Dragon for sure.
Nope.
Amazon.
this Game of Thrones.
Nope.
I feel like 10
Not
is too
Amazon's
generic because I'm curious about number 1. What's give us
What do you think
give
number one
us
is?
some options.
You'll never get number 1.
more recently?
We'll never get number 1.
Machu Picchu.
I think so. Number 1 is decently recent. Number 2 is
Marco
pretty
Polo.
recent.
Netflix is Marco Polo. They're up there.
None of the ones
Number
you're guessing.
1.
I think Colton.
Okay,
you're guessing shows with one budget for the whole show.
Right.
Where this needs to be like specific budget per episode, right? So
Okay.
don't guess ones that are not.
I'm
budgeted
thinking
per
Star
episode
Power,
publicly.
right? Star Power with like as
Oh,
far as the
I
budget
get what you're
goes.
saying. Yes, sure. Yeah. That number 2 is very Star Power. I know most of us in here have watched it. I think all of us have watched it.
It's not Succession.
Number 2.
Definitely not Succession.
Nope.
What?
I'm not gonna
What's
be Breaking
a year?
Bad. No, that's
What's a year of number
Oh,
1?
God, I don't even know. Hold on.
Yeah, give us a year would be.
Yeah. Is it like a series, like on a streaming platform?
2016.
God.
Is it like a HBO like miniseries?
No.
Is it like a Disney?
No.
Oh, WandaVision.
I'll give you a. Again, you gotta guess shows that'll have breakdowns per episodes. I think. I'll give you a hint. It's created by Mick Jagger, Martin Scorsese,
Oh,
Rich Cohen. Think 70s. Think music. It's called Vinyl.
I have no
I've
idea.
never heard of it. I have absolutely
I've
never
heard of it.
So that doesn't.
Never.
It looks pretty. It looks like
How much
visually
was
it looks
it?
pretty good. $30 million for
Who is
one
in it?
episode of a show that's
A
pilot?
Crazy.
no one I know. Absolutely no one I know. Oh, the fucking the kid from The Boys. Well, or not
Oh
the
no,
kid, but
it's
like
called Vinyl.
That's where you just told him what's
Okay,
that's what he said.
I honestly had a really spaced out moment. I have no idea. Like thought you said
No, it's final. Yeah. Okay, so
Oh,
number
okay. I
two
thought you
is
said
Westworld.
I thought you said final. So I was like, what the fuck?
I
Okay.
said final.
I'm not that crazy.
Number two is
I'm not that crazy.
Westworld, which makes sense considering
That
what
makes sense.
Westworld.
Number 2 is what? Say it again.
Westworld. We've all
Okay.
watched it.
I
The
actually
25
haven't.
million.
I've seen the pilot.
You
but I
haven't seen it?
seen I didn't get
It's
into
worth
it.
seeing a bit.
I watched it and I was like,
And then Terra Nova 3, which is Boardwalk
wait.
Empire, The
You
Get
said,
Down.
Ben, if we
and
we
then
got
Lost.
any of them, Game of Thrones is never 8. Fuck off.
Yeah, no, that's not what I said. You didn't. Wait, hold on.
Was
I
it
was
the
saying
top? Say the
get
top
number
10.
10.
Francis Colton.
and
Let's just
Yeah,
move
alright.
on.
Okay,
Colton
cool.
was not paying attention. All right.
No, I said guess number 10, and then you guessed it. I said no, and then we changed.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
any
10 million.
within the top 10. All right.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Lost is
Yeah.
great.
Anyways, this shot is cool. Expensive set. Wow.
Yeah. Go on.
JJ.
It was a cool set. I mean, they spent a few episodes in it, so I'm sure the cost is kind of.
They spent the whole show going back to. It wasn't as big as this, obviously, but
Yeah, they cleaned it up over the episode. Whatever happened to the plane? It just stuck around forever, right?
yeah, they would.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of just slowly phased out like the big part that's here, where it's just. Or no, I mean, I guess
Right,
they.
yeah, because I was
They
like, I
built
don't
like little
remember it.
structures and stuff, so I'm guessing they're saying they just broke it down or whatever. You see
They
people
took
sitting
it
in
apart.
chairs and
Oh right. Yeah.
stuff like that.
All right, yeah, you could like take parts of the hull, I guess, or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
fuselage.
That's Lost. Very cool stuff. Go watch it.
I feel like the beginning shot of the shot, what's his face wakes up is a oneer
The eye.
that like starts on it.
Oh wait,
It
no,
was-
Doesn't it? Is it?
Bamboo Field.
There's one shot that like spins around him, and as
Yeah.
he's looking around, and everyone's in the
Yeah,
plane's on
it,
fire.
yeah, because it starts with him when he wakes up. It's the eye, and he like looks around,
Right.
whatever. But then I think there is the shot you're talking about where it's him running through like the bamboo field right out onto this, and it like goes behind you. See
You're right,
a lot of cool stuff.
but yeah, really good show. Really good show. Really weird show.
Really good show.
Watch the first 4 seasons, and then watch a recap of the rest, and you'll be
Yeah.
happy you didn't waste your fucking time.
It is one thing I will say, if you haven't watched it and you go watch it now, you have to remember that this came out a long time ago where they did 24 episodes
Sure.
a season. So there is a lot of episodes that are like kind of dry and
filler.
could be cut out. Whereas
Filler.
It's not awful. It's
not
not
bad,
awful.
but like it's like
It's a lot of character development. that
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
drags
yeah.
on a little bit.
like there's every once in a while where there's an episode about
If you
two
guys-
characters that you've never seen before, but like, hey, they were on the plane and we need to do their backstory. Like, well, okay, we didn't
Hmm.
need to.
But you know what? I think I skipped through. Whenever it got boring, I would just skip
Mhm.
it, and I never felt like I missed anything.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's good. Maybe
Oh,
just
If
go
you
watch
watch
the
One Piece,
synopsis
it'd be
of the
totally
show
fine
that's
to you.
4 hours long.
Gotcha.
No, God no. I've tried. I can't do 4x3.
What did you
Anyways,
ask
let's
for?
move on. Whose
Cool.
shots are these?
These are
These are
mine. Let's see. Where are these? So I watched a
Is this
movie
Euphoria?
called Millennium Mambo. No,
Millennium
so-
Mambo.
it was a Taiwanese film, and yeah, it was really, really, really pretty. I enjoyed it a lot. I honestly have no memory like why I wanted to watch this movie until I saw the very first shot, because I was like, wow, this is a really pretty shot, which is this one right here, and I'm wondering where I saw this before, and I checked my memory, and I fucking saw this exact same shot in the Get Jinx music video for League of Legends. This isn't Arcane for anyone who's inquiring or thinks I'm spoiling shit. It's in a 2014 music video that they did. And I was like, oh wow, the shot's really pretty. I like the long corridor. I thought like the lighting was really cool. And even just like the sway of the camera. And literally the first shot in this movie is exact. Like well, almost exact.
So, is it just a coincidence, or
It could be
Yeah,
a
it's just a
coincidence,
coincidence.
but it's like
I think
perfect. It's
it's a
like super
coincidence.
slow mo.
Yeah.
See the girl walking down the hallway, and then she looks back at the camera. It's like it's very close, and I would highly.
I feel like the long lens hallway shots are not.
Hey, hold on, let me
But
put this
to,
in the
like,
shot.
I mean,
deck.
almost-
it's cool. It's cool.
exact
I'm saying it's like I
framing,
don't think they.
it's-
I
Mhm.
feel like I've
Very good.
seen other just like shots like down the hallway with a woman turning.
I don't know.
around,
These
especially-
ones.
What was the
came-
name of the
looked
movie
very
again?
close. Millennium Mambo. So-
Millennium Mambo.
Where did you hear this movie?
Found it.
It's like a famous movie, or
It did pretty well. I think
Oh,
the
he went,
director did The Assassin, which is another famous or well received movie. This one did well in Cannes. I'm not sure if it won the Palme d'Or or if it just did really well in Cannes. But or I think it was
Went to
just official
I'm a-
selection.
Cool.
He went to
But yeah,
I'm a
these shots were just really pretty.
pretentious
And I thought these shots, honestly, I just like the shot deck, and it just kind of jogged my memory of what looked pretty. Like this
Yeah.
one in particular looks really nice because you see the color
Yeah,
contrast
that's nice.
of the
Nice
guy's
lighting.
face like pops out against the red. Yeah, just like to get that gelled green light on him, so they directly had to point that on him, and like this entire movie is like super neon aesthetics, and then it goes into their homes where it has like this warm, I don't know, warm color, warm natural
Warm,
lighting
natural
aesthetic.
kind of.
So when you get the harsh neon lights compared to this, and you jump back and forth, it's not necessarily jarring, but it's so polarizing. It's like it just draws you in. At least for me,
Yeah,
gives you a break almost.
very pretty
Is
stuff.
this car? Who's doing this? Who's ruining Colton's day?
I'm not ruining the day. I just thought it was a
But yeah, it is.
cool
It is
opportunity to
just
show.
kind of a common shot.
Is it a common shot? Or is he just finding a bunch?
No, I just was
There's
looking
a
at the
lot of them.
shot deck
I mean,
for
to
it.
be fair, I think the thing that does the most is the fact that the archways are curved. I think that's like the thing that really makes it feel like they're the same shot.
Mm.
This movie came out in
It's kinda funny.
2001, so if there's any that are similar to this before,
Yeah, they could have.
or they
could've
just
thought
they could be
so.
homages, like doing like a fucking like the Akira bike, and everyone just wants to copy that one shot
Right.
of him of Kaneda skidding.
Yeah.
Or is it Tetsuo? Is it Tetsuo? Tetsuo.
And I'm the anime nerd. Okay.